Welcome to the very first game for our 2011-2012 bowl season. As you probably can tell by this timing of this video, the Wyoming Temple game is about ending right now. So we have our next game for the Ohio-Utah State in the Great Idaho Potato Bowl.
So in the Famous Idaho Potato Bowl, we have Ohio entering at a solid 9-4 record, finishing second in the MAC. They lost in the MAC championship game on a game-winning field goal to Northern Illinois. Ohio comes in with the 39th ranked passing offense, averaging 251.2 yards per game, and the 25th ranked rushing offense with 201.9 yards per game.
The Ohio defense is going to have a tough time today with this Utah State running game, which is 6th in the nation, averaging, let's say 277.5 yards per game. But remember, they're in the WAC, which is awful.
Ohio comes in at a solid 0-5 in all their bowl games, and are really going to have a difficult time.
This is this is Utah State's first bowl game since 1997, when they lost 35-19 in the Humanitarian Bowl to a Cincinnati Bearcat team.
The Utah State running back comes in with almost 1,500 yards in the season and 19 touchdowns.
And the Aggies overall have only been to 6 bowl games in their entire existence, and they have only won one against Ball State in the '93 Vegas Bowl. So the spread for today's game is Utah State over 1 point over the Ohio Bobcats.
This game will be featured on the Boise State Blue Turf, and up next comes our picks and keys to the game.
So I think today's winner will be Utah State. Ohio's going to have a tough time trying to stop their 6th ranked rushing offense. You can tell by their stats that they're a more rushing-oriented team because they have 2 quarterbacks that are about within 300 yards of each other in total passing yards. And Turbin, he's just running all over the place. He has 1,416 yards on the year and 19 touchdowns, though he has not had his stellar games in the last 2 games, only running for 159 yards. I do think he's going to really show his colors here in the bowl. How about you?
I'm going to have to agree with you there, Scotty. Utah State comes in just with this dominant rushing attack, and the only way I feel that Ohio is going to win this game is if they find some way to shut down Turbin, who has nearly 1,500 yards on the season, as well as over 200 yards catching and 4 more touchdowns. And then the dual threat quarterbacks that they bring into this game is just tough threat. Ohio's going to have some serious work to do on defense.
So overall, I think the winner will be Utah State by a final score of 35-24 over Ohio.
That's all for this episode. Be sure to check out our next one, where we cover the R&L Carriers Bowl between San Diego State and UL Lafayette.